My name is Kerika. It's a pleasure to have you here today. We are going, and thank you for your time punctuality. And we hope that the day is going to be very successful as per what we have already scheduled to conduct this day as the duty or as the engagement of the day.
Karibu nyumbani, hapa ni nyumbani kwetu, tumefurahia. Ndangaya na hera ngarage enewe ni rabawa yo. Amu ewe na lagwa kingwa, na ngai ne rabawa yo keneweje. Ora abe kindarwa na sia ore kularo, ore nane ngai ne aikinyi. Ore lele kana engere na suditele, ore le na baba lene. Ore nana ronde ne engere ya ba helai. Neeku kintangai na hera ngarage enewe ni rabawa yo, amu kumok mangati tanakop. Kumok siapa lodo kintarua ena siai nimikintabaya kake kintangai ena hera nkaraki rabawa yiok enewoji amu enkolong enye naa enkidimata enye neeku kishukoki Enkai enashe alo aisho orpayian ninye naendelea.
As what my wife has said, my wife Susan, we have our two sons here. We have Quentin and the younger one is Ledama, and also we have the wife to my younger brother William. It's always, this is a very happy family, and that's why you find we always sit together and share a lot of things we have. A lot of gratitude and thanks to God, because we came from far. We came from nothing to something, and I've really worked hard to ensure that this home is going to have a public image, or going to have a good good picture. This is the most admired home now in our area, and also I'm sure I cannot rate myself highly, but I'm one of the most admired person or model of this village. We had this dream with my wife. She came here when I have nothing. I was sick and I went intestine surgery for 5 years. I had a medical condition that I've been under treatment for 5 to 10 years. But I thank God, because at the time we got married, 2014, 21st of June, she prayed for me, and the other family members prayed for me, and I'm fully recovered now, and a very happy father. And also we are doing very well, and we thank God. We are a very prayerful family, very prayerful. Every morning, every evening, we pray. We'll never forget God, because we came from far, and this home has really give us a credit to the community and also to the entire family as well. It's only an accomplishment of our dream. We drafted with my wife. She has been very supportive, and I really thank God for this lifetime gift. That's my wife Susan. I really treasure her, because in a marriage, it's the hardest school a human being can pass through, and it's the best school you can enjoy in life if you can be in a position to manage it. So Susan has been very supportive to me. She has been really deputizing my duties. I'm the president of the marriage. She is the deputy. She has really supported me, and she has been deputizing my duties, because she is the She's my co-manager in my absence. I always treasure her, acknowledge, and recognize her in all her presence here. So Susan has been my greatest mentor. She has been my guardian in times of challenges. She has been my advisor. She has been my counselor. So I have no more. I have nothing to left behind to talk about her. She has been an amazing woman. When I have a lot of challenges, she talks to me, she advises me, she gives me a lot of guidelines, and there's no any mistake why God has brought us together. God had a reason why we are together, or we came together as a couple. I got married to her in now 8 years ago. So she's also very happy to have a very high standard house, because she had that dream. She came here and told me, okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the street. So this house started, it only took 30 days and 90 days for completion. But most of the people imagine were talking about stolen project, but we have never heard of that kind of challenge, because we have been really praying, and God has been really, really supportive, helpful, and also support and also give us a lot of support in all ways we ask for. This house costed 5.6 million, and also with an additional of another potential project of drilling water, because this kind of a house does not need any kind of a casual sourcing of water, because it needs a lot of it really requires a lot of highly concentrated water supply for hygiene reasons. So there was a lot of celebration. People, after the completion of the project, people stopped talking negative about the commencement of my project after achieving our dream. This house have all the needed facilities to classify or to categorize as an out of state house. Where you are sitting is what we call the kitchen soccer. All the kitchen come from all the kitchen waste come directly from the kitchen. They just drip there. So just behind the house, we also have other different kind of sockers that go down 15 to 20 feet down. We have a twin one just behind the house, where the toilet and the toilet and the bathroom waste channel there. So this house does not lack any kind of standard-based required facilities or required procedures that has been. We have never used any shortcut. We did this project intentionally to fulfill our life dream, because my wife had really had a dream and a desire to have a modern house from her husband as a lifetime gift. So I do also say she played a major role. She played a major role to the apex of this house achievement. So she's also a livestock loving woman. She has never missed every year to tell me, please, can you add more cows, please? And that's why we have decided to move our animal home, or our previous. We have decided to demolish the first home of animals due to a congestion factor, and we to build a new one for them because of increasing. And it's because of our influence, advising me and counseling me every year to add more number of animals. As a result of it really broadened the spectrum of our worth value. So we have water. We have a tapped water. We drill water at a cost of 300 to 400,000, and we are lucky enough that we got underground springs or aquifer rock that have a naturally pure water. So we have in this home we have a natural pure water that does not contain any alkali or any sort of salt. So we are very lucky, and glory to God. Okay, this is the main entrance of our house, and where we are now is the balcony of the house. Where I'm seated is a balcony coffee table. When I'm just relaxing, when my son and my wife inside the house watching the TV and watching the movies of their favorite movies, you find that maybe I'm not a fan of movies. So sometimes I just come and relax here and have coffee or do my own browsing, and also enjoy the comfort of this L bed. As I have coffee here, I relax, I do browse, I do communication to avoid any kind of internal communication noise inside the house while they are watching the favorite movies. It's also very spacious and well ventilated, So if you don't feel comfortable inside the house, you can just come and relax here, and even view the animals while they are moving outside. And maybe this is a very good viewpoint when you are relaxing outside the house, and also you can have a coffee, have tea, and also you can converge with your friends here if you have any kind of maybe of private talks. The sitting room. This is the main sitting room for my house, whereby the family, we converge here with the family, watching the TV, having meals. As you see, we have a mini table here. So this one is a kind of the table you see here with the chairs is what we term as the internal or indoor family dining space. We have the system there. The whole system is there. We have the water dispenser, and what you see on the walls, those are not meters, but those are the power chargers controllers, whereby instead of the battery letting the power go back to the going flat, they retain power to ensure that we have the backup, sufficient power backup in times of a dull weather. So the house in general costed 5.6 million. With the exclusion of water project that has costed 450,000. So it's roughly 6.1 million the whole project costed, plus the furnitures that worth 400, for not less than 400,000, included everything that has been fitted. This house has been fitted with. This house is comprised of four bedrooms, one kitchen, a sitting room, a balcony, and house, because we do also have the internal or indoor toilet and flushable toilets, bathrooms, water, because in the past we had a bigger challenge of water here, but the time God has given us that capability and ability to drill water, we now have sufficient water to run our projects around here, including hygiene. So at the moment we don't have any problem with water, and that's why we have decided, consulted with my wife, that we are going to commence what we call a green, to bring the standard of our life adjustment to our home by planting trees, flowers, and making our home beautiful. So this is a mini family. We only have two sons, Quentin and Ledama. So this house sometimes is too boring because it's a lot of boredom, because one son go to school, his school's at Lenkai International School, and his younger brother, that's Ledama, sometimes keeps off from his mother because of his playful ability, and join the other age mates outside they are playing. So this is a very comfy and very spacious room, whereby you can do a lot of meditation. You relax here, you do a lot of conversation with my wife. You see the beauty of the house, you recall the kind of a diverse struggle family has undergone. The top failures in this world are people who try to win the hearts of the millions, because you remain a failure and you'll never satisfy them. So I always do things as per my plans, and I'm a very secretive person. So I do things in surprise. People just see what I've already done, but I will never disclose to them, or I don't lecture about my future life or for my future plans to people, because they will never give any help, but they will only criticize you, and sometimes they will demotivate and discourage you at last. So if you want to succeed with your projects, make sure you do your own, you maintain your very high level of secrecy, and never share your ideas which are not yet fulfilled with the people who don't have the same ideas with you, because you'll find that finally you'll just find yourself, you're going to be in trouble, realizing that your ideas has been stolen, and you're going to stall you yourself, and you'll never make any kind of move. So Do things in surprise. Don't lecture the public about your life. Let people celebrate what you have already done. But don't tell people what you are planning to do, because you'll never succeed. But you will only succeed if you keep your very high level of privacy and secrecy. It's better people celebrate what you have already achieved rather than telling them what you're planning to do, because they will never think negative and they will never give any positive view about your ideas, but they will always discourage you by telling you, oh, you can't. The time I started this house, I built this house for 90 days, a period of 90 days, 90 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 90 days to be completed. And the housewarming party was called on 27 November. After confirming everything has been done with a lot of achievement. To my advice, telling people about your life, be very limited when it comes to personal life discussion, but share with the people negative, positive ideas that you can help them to adjust their life. So in every corner of this house there is sufficient water. Eh? Yeah, kitchen we have water. And this is the washing basin. So just come over our kitchen. So this is our gas cooker. It can accommodate for four sufurias. So I bought this one at a cost of 35 to 40,000, and it was a gift of my wife, but to store utensils. Okay. Yeah, that's where the high quality utensils are stored, like plates. This is the playground for my wife during her cooking times or cooking hours. So we do also have what we call the kitchen bunkers, where my wife stores food. Yeah, she stores food here. So this is a indoor activity room whereby she. Yeah, we do have water. Every corner of this house. Water.
Shower.
Yeah. So the room is also well lit. Yeah. She keeps on telling me in the past that I need a modern and a highly furnished kitchen, and I fulfilled that dream for her. I do really, this really reflects how much I love my wife and how much she loves me as a husband. Yeah. Our main entrance to enter by section of the sected rooms. At the corner we have the room for, this is the main corridor that interlink different rooms. We have also upper house manhole, whereby we can use as a family store to store those things that those materials remain during the time of construction. So the three rooms, this room, but empty, it's an occupied room. We have just a set aside room for the visitors. They can come and sleep here. They relax here. This is a very comfy bed. They have a side bed table whereby they can place their items. We have also the two drawers. This one they can store their valuables, and the same to the down one drawer. And also this room, sometimes we can use as a family as a mini clinic. We store our drugs here. If you're not feeling well, you can just rush to this room and get some some prescribed drugs to treat your condition or your temporary ailment. So where you are seated, where you are standing near, we have a mega cloth store, but at the moment they are still empty because all our clothes we can store in those rooms that we are still occupying. So this room is also very suitable for viewing the public outside, and the public is moving, that's outside there. You can have a look of the people moving beyond the home fence. So we have an L mosquito bed. Inside this room, this bed, you cannot have any kind of a chaotic situation whereby you quarrel with mosquito to link the first room for the visitors, the second room for the visitors, and the third room, the fourth room for the boys. So the three rooms, the one that we have already visited, and the one that which we have not yet visited, is using a one bathroom, one toilet. We have the flush toilet. We have the flush toilet. We have the shower. Yeah, so in every corner of this house, so the water, we source the water from the borehole. So we don't have any problem when it comes to hygiene inside this house. So this house needs a lot of water, regular running water because of the size, and also we want to maintain the hygienic standard of the house. So we have another room. This room is to be used as a very suitable room for outside when you are away from home and you decided to be our guest. Bed for you after having dinner in our very spacious sitting room. So this is the last room where my sons have the one wardrobes there. Only one son. So we have what we call the laundry bucket. While their clothes are dirty, they can just be deposited there. And their mother come for day picking for laundry services. So they can also use this room as a store for the mobility equipments. We have a mountain bike here, traded as red. We have a trio bike there for the younger son, that's Ledama, and the red one is for Quentin. So this room is well lit and have a very comfy bed with a mosquito-proof net. All the rooms, all the three rooms with our main master room here. Yeah, this is our master room. We call it a holy room because this is our master room. My wife, the only people who are mandated and authorized to occupy this room is my wife and myself. So the room is well fitted with all the requirements of a standard room or a deluxe room. We have a six people bed. We have the room is well lit. We do also have a dressing table here. We have a dressing table here. There is my iPad here for communication. We have a single seat here. We have the drawers for storage. And so the bed is very comfy. It's very comfortable. Yeah, and I feel at home. Yeah, when I'm in this room, I do a lot of meditation to reflect where I came from, the suffering that we had undergone with my wife, the hard experience before we reach here, and also a very hard struggle. I work hard. I devoted myself to ensure that we are going to have a very... All these things cannot be possible if it is not God. So in everything we do, it is God, not me, not us. We are only the recipients of blessing, but God implements everything for us, and we bring to the reality through our hard work and aggressiveness, and also a hard work minded people. Yeah, so this is a very private room. We do also have what we call a master room. We do also have what we call a master room laundry bucket. When our clothes are dirty, we just have to pick them later for laundry services. We do also have a mega wardrobe here to store our clothes and other personal effects. Yeah, so this is our private bathroom and toilet. We have a flushable toilet. As I told you, we have the running water. We have a running water. Yeah, so we take our showers here. So you cannot complain if the weather is hot, because you have a regular running, so to ensure that you don't have a hectic kind of hygiene complaint. Oh, so this is our main gate, and we have two different gates to our home. We have the main one and the smaller one, which is used by the animals to come in and walk out when they are going for pastures and when they are returning from pastures in the evening. But this one, we occasionally use this main gate when we have maybe high-profile visitors who can visit us by use of their vehicles. So it's in, and we open the main gate and let them go out. So this main gate has been refurbished at a cost of nearly 250,000 Kenya shillings, because previously it has no walls. But I've decided, because of the new house I've completed for 90 days, I've just decided to at least to refurbish or to reverse the main gate for my home. And because of damages, I've also decided to make a different gate for my animals to come in and to go out when they are going for pastures and when they are returning from pastures, instead of using the main gate, because they will cause a lot of costly damage if we are not very careful. So this gate was officially launched or opened as a new gate the day we opened we had a housewarming party on last year 27th November, when at the time we opened, we had a housewarming party for our new house. So this is where this is the clear indication that we have a new house. And so we start by talking about our animals here. I'm the owner of this herd of cattle, and I'm very happy because the cows or cattle in Maasai community is a treasure of wealth, and also it shows how hard work you are. When you have a good number of animals, it also value the kind of cultural tradition and wealth what you have. So the closeness of our animals is what indicate that we do really love our animals, because it's the backbone of our lifetime here. Is what if you have any problem, you are just going to sort out the problem without doing a lot of maybe publicity or kind of interaction with the other people talking about your problems. So you just sort out personally, and that is the key importance of animals. So if you don't have animals or cows or cattle in Maasai community, you cannot be given any kind of recognition. But when you have a good number of animals and you have a good home, a peaceful family, a comfortable life, but they must commence by doing some kind of wealth rating by checking the number of animals you have. Yeah, what you see here is a crash for animals. Is a new one because the previous one was near my house, but because of manure erosion and also people movement interference, we decided to move the animal close away from our houses. And the previous cache for my animals was not that sufficient. That does not have a sufficient space, and that's why we decided to have a spacious. You see, the new home for my cows now is very spacious because the previous one was too congested, and the number of cows is increasing because I do a lot of. Every year I have a project of adding more cows to my home, and that's why I've decided to move the previous home or old home to here. Now they are very spacious. They can move freely, and they cannot have any kind of conflicts of interest because of the space. So as per now, they are very comfortable, and they feel very secured. And the young cows, those are the calves. They also have the secluded space because to keep them away from any kind of chaotic situation from the bigger or old cows. Yeah. So finally, I have to say this is our greatest pleasure to meet you. And also it's our greatest pleasure to observe your very high level of professionalism you're observing. And thank you for covering our lifetime project, our house, our water, our home, our livestock, and also ourselves. So in the future, I'm not going to forget you in case of any other opportunity. And I say that to the remarks I'm going to make. Hard work is achievement is generally about hard work, and you have to work hard